Okay. You look nice.
What?
You look nice.
Thanks. Shucks.
Shucks. Okay. So this is just one question that's probably going to be a longer answer, so I decided to just do it in one video. And it is about Etsy. I'm starting an Etsy shop, and I'm wondering if you could give me any selling advice, aka how to make money to pay my student loans. Do people just find your shop, or do you advertise, tell friends? Do you make a decent profit? Okay, so,
This is something I'd like to know too.
I really am not very good at Etsy. If you're super invested in it, you can do, like, it's better. I just put stuff up there and don't really put that much effort into it and then post it on Tumblr. Which...
I think there are people out there that actually make money off.
Yes.
Like,
if you go on the Etsy main page, they're underneath the handpicked items section. There's a featured shop, and usually there's like the recent blog posts, and usually there's something called Quit Your Day Job on there, and it's people that actually quit their job and make their living on Etsy, and mostly it's stuff like stuff for the house, or like things that actually take a lot of skill, or like
leather work, or
like metal work, woodwork, things like that. And then some of it's like vintage clothes, but okay, you didn't really tell me what it is you're going to be selling.
Maybe you're selling those things.
Yeah, and if you are, that's awesome, because I think that is probably the way to actually make money on Etsy, is to have something you're really good at and turn it into that. I mean, not to say that you can't make money just by like reselling vintage and stuff, because
people do that.
Okay, so
let me tell you something that I have found. Like, if you look at it, prints don't seem to sell. Mostly because I think it's too expensive to be able to sell a print. And the people that are going on Etsy to buy a print have a specific thing in mind. And so whether or not they stumble across your shop is one thing, but people hardly ever...
I think I just rubbed fluid all over my nose.
People don't just go on Etsy and then, like, I guess maybe, when people buy art, it's like they see it in life and they get taken by it. And so that's when people buy art. Well, from my experience at least. And so it's harder to do that on Etsy.
Yeah. Okay. So, selling advice that I think of right off the bat. I didn't just poison myself with that.
You did. It's pure poison.
Okay, so, basically, if you're going... It would really help if you told me what you were selling. But always have your store fully stocked. Like, have 10 things or more in there. Because it looks weird if you have less than that. And it doesn't look legitimate. And it helps... Yeah. There's a lot more to choose from, and it's easier to find if you have more things tagged. Have a nice banner in there. Have a description. Don't leave...
I need to fix my banner.
I need to fix mine too. You need to make one for me.
Mm-hmm.
Don't leave anything empty, because it'll look weird. Go find people that sell similar things to you, and favorite their shop.
Do research.
Do research on it, a lot of research to see pricing. But, so the networking aspect of it, on how to get people to find your shop, is be really careful with the tags that you're using and make sure they're relevant. And favorite other people's stuff. And make sure your favorites are full, because I know that I like to go through people's favorites and look for new things too. You can create treasuries, which is just like a collection of items that you like put together around a theme. And you include people's items in that, and then they're notified. Goodbye. They're notified when you put something in there. So then they'll look at your shop. And don't hide. And then there's another one. Oh, you can join teams, and I think teams are very, very underrated, and people forget about them a lot. But a team is basically, like, I know there's, like, one of the biggest ones I found are, there's, like, a vegan one, or there's ones for different cities, so you can see who's selling what in your city, and then, like, for my, cigarette things that I do, I'm on...
Don't say cigarette.
Don't.
They are smokable tubes.
Yeah, whatever I do.
Those things.
On my Etsy.
Herbal mixtures.
Herbal mixtures. I am on, like, a lavender team and stuff like that. People that sell things that have lavender in them.
Go Team Lavender.
Team Lavender. Cool. So find things like that. So it also depends what you're making for a profit. I know that when I have done vintage stuff in the past, you make a really good profit because it's pretty cheap to ship clothes. And then I would just buy stuff at Value Village or, like, Red Light or something for, like, I don't think I ever spent more than, like, $15 on something. And then I would just resell it for, like, $200 or $300 or $400. $200 or $300 or $400. $200 or $300 or $400 times that. And if you do that, then you can make shipping cheaper, which makes people more likely to buy it. Also, you can offer coupon codes on your shop.
What?
And so I have one. I will give it to you right now because I forget what it is and I forget how to do it. If you go to your shop and you can go down to coupon codes, and so you can, after you sell something on Etsy, there's, like, an option to send an, like, automatic email to whoever bought it, and I send out an email with a coupon code for free shipping on whatever else you want.
Cool. I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, you should. My code is UVAURSI, so UVAURSI, if you want free shipping. So it really depends what you're doing making a profit. I think I eventually make profit off the extremities one, but it's hard because I have to, like, when I buy supplies, I buy them all at once, and it's usually pretty expensive to buy everything all at once, so it doesn't feel like I'm making very much money off of it, but it's kind of nice because I forget about PayPal all the time, and then I go and I look and I have money in there. So that's it on Etsy.
Also, tell people about it.
Yeah, I mean, you can also hook it up to your Facebook.
Facebookeries.
Facebookeries, so it posts when you have a new item. Tumblr has helped me a lot, and that I don't know what to tell you about that one. That probably has been one of my main promotional things. I used to have a Tumblr just for my Etsy stuff, just because it was easier to do, like, custom orders and stuff that people wanted. But it was too hard to manage that many social networking things about it. Pinterest helps if people start pinning your things to their thing.
And your shit.
And then Pinterest has, like, a nice feature now where it links directly to Etsy from it. So basically you just have to get it out there. Post it all over your Tumblr. That's probably the best.
Also,
you should follow a lot. Okay, like, I don't know what you're selling. Let's say you're doing vintage. Selling vintage clothes. Follow a lot of vintage clothes blogs or fashion blogger people that shop vintage. And then post a whole bunch of shit. Maybe they'll follow you back, and it's all social networking.
Yep.
Do you have anything else?
Nope. Because apparently I don't sell anything.
I think I only make money off of it because of Tumblr. And I would like to start doing vintage entirely, but it's really hard to get enough things up there and
without dropping a ton of money.
Yeah. And it's hard to take pictures of things. Pictures. Ooh, that's another good way to sell things.
Make sure your pictures are good.
Make sure your pictures are perfect. Edit them, take really good pictures. If you're going to spend money on anything for Etsy, like making an initial investment, get a nice camera or a nice lens and make sure your pictures are good, because that is like the best thing you can do.
Yep.
Now it's all sunny in here. Okay, that's it. 10 minutes long again. Bye.